Good morning, friends. So, during this lockdown period, the socially conscious persons, they are sending so many public interest litigations they are filing in the Supreme Court as well as the local high courts also. I am sure you know the names of Prashant Bhushan, Amit Dwivedi, Arshmander, Anjali Bharadwaj, and ML Sharma. They are experts in filing the public interest litigations. Whatever cause is there, yes, definitely they are there to file a public interest litigation. And now this has become, they have come more in number. Of course, the Supreme Court and the High Court are also dealing with or inquiring into the petitions only by video conferencing, and normally they are restricting their work. Of course, since they are pills, automatically they have to conduct an inquiry into the same. Right now, another caption for public interest litigation has arisen. It's called publicity interest litigation. Now, yesterday, the Supreme Court stated, don't create publicity interest litigations. You might have understood the meaning. I need not tell the meaning. Anyway, so Article 32 and the so-called jurisdiction, lack of jurisdiction, all these things in the earlier stages, we have told you that if the general public are interested in certain things, even though the principal local standing is gone, you can send any petition, it will be taken as a public interest litigation if there is any general interest is there. So, right, okay. So, Mr. Amit Dwivedi, he filed a public interest litigation seeking free treatment of corona infected patients. So, free treatment for them in all the hospitals. That is what is held. Then Justice N.V. Ramana and Sanjay Kishan Kaul and B.R. Gawai, they made strong observation against the plea and noticed that it is nothing but a publicity stunt. Yes, this is what they have remarked. And remarked that such petitions must not be filed. Why? Because private sector is different and the public sector is different. The government have already, so if you go to a government hospital, the treatment is free. Nobody will charge anything. So how can they give an administrative order stating that the private hospitals also should give free treatment? So very recently, the Supreme Court gave orders that the people should be tested free of the coronavirus, tested free for this only, whether coronavirus affected or them or not, in both private hospitals and government hospitals, for which the others, the private hospitals, they filed petitions and ultimately Supreme Court agreed to their version, and they said they need not conduct the so-called tests. The government is there to conduct tests freely, right? So please remember, so the Supreme Court stated that it is for the government. The government have to decide who has to give free treatment. So the already government hospitals is there, so there is no need to file a public interest litigation in this regard. Right. Secondly, earlier, another public interest litigation was filed seeking nationalization of the healthcare sector and related service till the COVID period is over. Of course, nationalization of banks, nationalization of presently the LIC, all these things you know. So once nationalization comes, government will have enormous powers and control over the same. But see, it is for the government, not for the court. So the court did not agree. So it is an administrative action which has to be taken by the governments, not we, right? Then Harsh Mandir and Anjali Bharadwaj, they have filed a public interest litigation emphasizing the need for providing access to the basic necessities, food and shelter to the migrant workers is a real problem who are stuck up or who are in dire straits during the lockdown, definitely. So, of course, they have filed a petition. So, there is a need for providing access to the basic necessities, food and shelter. For this, our Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, he remarked that lot of organizations, particularly non-government organizations, voluntary organizations, they are running shoulder to shoulder and working in consonance of the government, and in these trying times they are doing their best. That means they are helping the so-called stranded migrants. So definitely, but he also sarcastically stated that some people's social work remained and confined to filing public interest litigations from the comfort of their homes. So directly attacking the Amit Dwivedi and also that lady Anjali Bharadwaj. So you people, you are filing simply sitting in the comforts of your comfortable home and in the air condition, you are filing these petitions, which is not correct, because according to Solicitor General, so many people are coming forward to help these people. Of course, government is also doing the best and could do. Right. So Prashant Bhushan, he says that there is a record, or his studies, there were studies to say that more than 11,000 workers have not been paid the so-called minimum wages since lockdown. Yes, these are actually bare facts. Of course, even whether the court agrees or not, definitely 11, first month they give, second month they are not able to give. We have seen so many people in the farmhouses and also in the poultry farms, they are asking the people to go away. We can't help. If you have money, you get your feeding. Otherwise, we are not going to allow you. Please go away. We are not able to give the money. That is the situation. Of course, small companies, they can't bear the expenses for the workers also. No doubt the government of Telangana stated that don't pay the rent, don't debar them or don't retrench them. These are all words, but I don't know how far they will come. Even the governments are not able to give money. So salaries, they are not able to give the salaries to the employees. They are paying 50% of the salaries and asking them to work. And they are giving directions to the other companies not to return the employees. What is the justice? I don't understand. But whatever it is, the Supreme Court stated that, of course, the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, he filed the reply. Supreme Court objected that who said nobody is paid? So can't your organizations help the workers in any way rather than filing these public interest litigations? So Prashant Bhushan said, Your Honor, we have done our best. Our organizations are doing, but it is not sufficient. Simply we are distributing food, but it's not sufficient for them. You have to, the government is should be directed to give some money to them, right? So very recent on 3/4/20, Supreme Court, the Solicitor General stated that pill shops should be closed down till the so-called COVID emerges, or till the country emerges out of this COVID pandemic. So pill shops must be closed down, Solicitor General said. So Justice Lav Nageshwar Rao stated that preparing pills without any ground level information or any ground level knowledge while sitting in the AC chambers and file the petitions, it is not called public service. This is also an adverse comment on the public interest litigations, right? So during the last week, I think Swami Agnivesh, on behalf of Swami Agnivesh, the senior advocate Gonzalez, yes, Colin Gonzalez, he submitted that lockdown created a huge crisis and no groundwork is being done by the government as against what the Solicitor General was saying. He is saying that the government is giving money, migrant workers are there, either feeding 5 kgs or 1,000 rupees, Jan Dhan account 500 rupees or things like that is telling. But groundwork, field is totally different. Still there are so many people who are stranded across the roads, in the fields, on the roads, and they are not being fed properly. No doubt the NGOs are there, everybody is going there, giving a tiffin packet or giving a food packet, taking a photo, coming back. No doubt, I am not commenting about adverse legislation, they are doing their best, but the government should take care of the issue. When once you are saying that lockdown, then you must be prepared to meet the ground realities and difficult also. That's why so many number of public interest litigations are being filed. We can't say that the shops closed or the publicity interest litigation. No doubt, there is definitely public interest is there. You see the plight of the migrant workers in the fields, in the rural areas. I have seen Yes, they're suffering like anything. They are not making both ends meet. They're selling away whatever they have got. They do not know where to go. They cannot go to their native places. The owners are not allowing this to back. Of course, the timely help by the NGOs is there, but whose duty it is? Article 21 lays a liability or the responsibility on the government of India to see that the life and liberty of the people are not lost. Is it not? So anyway, definitely interesting public interest litigations are coming, and Supreme Court also, I think they might have been fed up and they are asking don't show the so-called publicity interest litigations or the Solicitor General says the close down of the workshops for the fields. Of course, just like the RTA Act, whoever is interested in the Right to Information Act, he will be asking questions, not all. Just like whoever is interested in the public interest, they will be putting the so-called public interest litigations since no pro forma is required, since just a simple paper is enough to draw the attention of the court. And also Mr. M.L. Sharma, he was actually fined rupees 25,000 or 50,000 for filing a frivolous public interest. There are so many pros and cons, but anyway, public interest litigation system created by Justice P.N. Bhagwati is good if it is treated in a good way. Anyway, so different public interest litigations are coming. Thank you very much.